Hello folks, and welcome to our Weekend in Review. We are here today in Jill McGaffick, our Director of Children's Ministry and After School Program, in her office, which as you can see is much cleaner and
much larger than mine.
Much larger and more beautiful than ours. So we decided to steal her office and take over for a few minutes. But this weekend, of course, was Reformation Sunday. Pastor, what were you talking about this weekend?
Oh, talked about a lot of things about freedom, absolute freedom, talked about the truth, and also talked about that word that sets us free, that gives us that absolute freedom. Looked at the Christian worldview, the idea that it's a set of beliefs that guide our, that helps us in terms of our, helps us view our life and view the world, and that guides our choices and our behaviors.
Those are big questions nowadays in our culture and time is, who is Jesus? Who is really Jesus? Who speaks for Jesus? Jesus is very popular these days, but the question is, can you take Jesus out of Christianity, which a lot of people are trying to do, and
no, it focuses in on Him.
Exactly.
I love the Luther thing, and I guess this would be the thing I'd leave people with this week, if I can do it now rather than right at the end. And that is that famous time when his confessor Staupitz says to him, "Luther, you're tearing so many of the traditions away. What will the people have to hang on to if they don't have these traditions?" And Luther very dramatically says, at least in the black and white movie, they will have Christ. Yeah. So whatever goes on in your life, whatever you hold dear that someday it can and probably will be taken away from you, you have Christ. And when you have Christ, you're absolutely free.
That's a great
What's
word.
going on this week, Chad?
Great word. Next, this coming weekend, All Saints Weekend, of course. Pastor Marino will be talking about that, and we'll highlight those this year that have passed on to the next world ahead of us. But hopefully, we're not too far behind.
Hey, wait a minute.
And don't forget, out in the Welcome Center, the Operation Christmas Child we're doing again this year. It's a great activity for your families. I just took a couple boxes with the kids, and they loved it. Going to the store, picking out stuff. It's a great family thing to do. Awesome ministry. And Thanksgiving services we have coming up on Thanksgiving Eve.
Well, that's about a month away, but it's always good to think ahead. On Wednesday evening and also at 6:30, Thursday morning at 9.
How many of you know what you're doing for Thanksgiving? I'm still unclear.
I was going to say, Chad, I'm amazed you're thinking so far ahead. I'm wondering what I'll be doing tomorrow. So
thinking, but not sure what I would do. Well, listen, God bless you guys. Keep that in mind that as our culture wrestles with who Jesus is, who speaks for Jesus, the gift that we have, especially Reformation, that we have the Jesus of the Bible,
That's right.
And thank God for that. God bless you guys.